Good morning, everyone. My name Muhammad Alvin Chandra from University State of Jakarta. Today, I would like to present my presentation with the title is a game-based soccer training model for children aged 6 years old. As an introduction of this research, I identified three, three things as a background. Firstly, I found many football players aged 10, 12 years with has poor basic movement, including locomotor and manipulative basic movement. As my observation, for approximately 7 years as a football coach in this level, I see many football schools have a wrong role in the early childhood football. Even many parents who are too obsessed with wanting their children to become the next Cristiano Ronaldo or the next Messi. With this obsession, they force their children to win every single match and win every single competition. This wrong objective is what sometimes forces the coach as a trainer to provide training program or material that are not following the age characteristic of the children. And sometimes even training for adults is given to children. Secondly, the LTAD program and grassroots football program guide the coach to provide the football training program for early children. LTAD program consists of the 10 stages of the training for life, where at the age 6 years is a fundamental stage, meaning the aim of the program for children should be to improve children in fundamental movement. And then it was a fun pace at the age 10 years in the grassroots football program, meaning the football training in this age level should be fun and to improve the basic football skill of the children. The third, as we can see, that these two paper journal entries together prove that at the age of children, many children have a less basic movement. By Kurniawan 2018 and by Sari 2019. This is a theory what I use in my research. But we're going forward to talk about the purpose of this research. Number one is to produce a game-based soccer training model for children aged 6 years. Number two, to know the impact of the training model on improving the basic movement of children aged 6 years old. As a method of this research, the type of this research is research and development, R&D, with both and goal models, which consists of 10 steps. As we can see on this slide, there is a research and information, planning, develop preliminary form of product, preliminary field testing, main product revision, main field testing, operational product revision, operational field testing, final product revision, and the last, dissemination and implementation. I would like to highlight 6 things in here. Number one is I use expert judgment as validation of the model before be able to field testing. The number two, there are 12 children as a subject on preliminary field testing. And number three, there are 30 children as a subject on main field testing. Number 4, on the operational field testing, I used false experiment with one group pretest post-test design. And number 5, as instrument in this research, I use TGMD2 by Ulrich. And the last one, there are 30 children as a subject on operational field testing. Now we're going to talk about result and discussion. Based on these two diagrams are shown as there is an improvement in the score test of the locomotor and manipulative comparing pretest and uh, pre-test and post-test. And now discussion. Based on the result of this study, there was an increase in the post-test scores. It can be said that this training model is effective for improvement children basic movement. The game-based soccer training model with fun activities is very suitable for the age characteristic of the children. This is in line with what was conveyed in the grassroots football books, where it is the fun pace at this age, which means that the training given must be fun, so the children will loving this sport. By AFC Grassroots 2006. And then game activities to prove children basic movement have been proven to be widely used. One of which is by Arianto et al. 2020, that the traditional game approach is proven to be effective in improving children basic movement. The last, the locomotive and manipulative basic motion learning activities combined with the basic training of soccer game in this game-based model are also in line with the LTAD program, namely the age of 6 years is a fundamental stake, meaning that the training at this age should be aimed to improve children basic movement for their life. By Bailey et al. 2030. So, through the provision of a game-based soccer training model, both objective of the grassroots football and objective of the LTAD can be achieved together. Through a fun game activities, the children improve their football basic skill, and without their realizing it, their basic movement also increase. As a conclusion, there are 34 models of a game-based soccer training model for children aged 6 years old, and it is ready for dissemination and implementation. Second, the model are proof and effective to improve the basic movement of children aged 6 years old. This is a reference. The end of my presentation. I would like to say thank you very much for everyone. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.